have a large number of roasters meeting a large number of producers. And the event we decided to create at our company was a private gathering called Let's Talk Coffee, where all of our customers and all of our suppliers could gather to discuss the language of taste, the marketing needs, all of the elements that might possibly be involved in the production and sale of specialty coffee, and to do it on an annual basis.
Let's Talk Coffee is a forum for the supply chain to get together. And so the fact that it has grown this only in its third year, yet 130 or 140 folks in attendance, growing dramatically each year, is phenomenal. And what's particularly important about it is that many folks have issues in common across their like groups. And it's really a chance for them to hear one message or work on one concept and add value to it together.
In our efforts to connect growers and roasters, we've seen that businesses have become more successful on both sides. And so that success in the numbers presents an opportunity for people to be more comfortable with exploring new innovations of how we try to connect the parties.
What we are going to do in the second tasting, we are going to try different fruits, because we know that in some countries, in either South America or East Africa, they don't share the same fruits and the spices that in the rest of the world, or for example in the United States. So we're going to try to have a lot of different fruits to taste and some spices to smell, so we can start to share the same language.
If you're able to bring together really diverse parties who maybe speak different languages but then can start to develop a common language of taste, you're able to really connect where there's a communication that can be flowing all the time, so that when coffee roasters are looking for specific flavors and tastes in a coffee, the coffee sellers will actually understand what they mean. And that kind of connectivity is what I think brings a very exciting ambiance to the event, and it humanizes the business relationships that are involved, and it ultimately will help us create whatever the future of coffee is going to require will come as a result of all of those people being together in the room and communicating.
Direct relationships are important to us as a company. We want to know where our product comes from. We see it as something we'll invest in going forward. We also think it's an interest of the North American consumer at large that there's a growing sense of responsibility, a growing interest in what goes on in other parts of the world. There are like-minded companies in every industry in North America and around the world that want to work together. So we really see this as something that's much more than a couple of companies wanting to make something happen, that this is really on the verge of becoming just a very broad trend with a great deal of visibility and energy and growth possible in the future.